Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to share this video with you guys because today I am gonna be sharing a list in this case of movie lesbian movies that I will highly recommend you also go ahead, go watch and go support. Yes, to be honest, movie have been doing an incredible job when it comes to lesbian content. So I'm gonna be sharing a list with you guys today. So let's get right into it. So first and foremost, we're gonna start off with Parallel Mothers. The movie was released in 2021. It follows two single women that basically meet in a hospital room where they are both going to give birth. One is a middle-aged woman and doesn't regret, being, in this case, pregnant and having a baby. On the other hand, there is an adolescent who is actually scared for this new reality that she's not ready to face. The two women form a strong bond with one another as they confront motherhood, and they actually also, get into a whole situationship with each other. And also at the end of the movie, you can see that they do have a happy ending, even though it's not together as a couple, but they still manage to be in each other's life and support each other on this journey of being new mothers. Yes, it is a Spanish movie. I have watched it actually two times, and to be honest, it's very good. I will highly recommend you also go ahead and go watch it. It's not only available on movies, also available on other platforms as well. But just in case you do have movie in this case, you can also watch it on their platform. Super good movie. And then moving forward, we have Requiem. Hopefully, I have pronounced it correctly. It is a period drama horror slash short film. It is around 25 minutes long and actually got a 7 out of a 10 rating. Yes, it basically follows, in this case, Requiem is set in the 1960s against the backdrop of the, witch trials. It is a coming of age story following Everly as she engages in a game of cat and mouse against her father, Minister Gilbert, in order to be with Mary, the woman she actually ends up falling in love with. Yes, it's actually a very good short film. I hope that in the future they can actually make it into a film. I feel like the connection between the two was amazing and I definitely did enjoy watching it. To be honest, I feel like it's super underrated. Probably one of the most best made, obviously top 10, in my personal opinion, short films ever made. I like the quality, I like the chemistry, and I like the fact that it's short, but it's very intense in the 25 minutes that is actually, worth of watch. So if you haven't watched it, what are you waiting on? And if you have, please let me know your personal opinion down below. And then moving forward, we have Who Will Stop the Rain. It is a 2023 romance drama. It is a Taiwanese movie set in the late 90s. Yes, it is a female student, joins a strike and encounters her first love girl. She begins to understand the process is not only for freedom, but also an unable love. And it actually got a 6 out of a 10 rating. She will be attracted to Xing, who is the boyfriend of the person who's actually the leader of the strike. The two actually end up, in this case, getting into a love triangular situation and also, having a love affair. And they just realize that they cannot be apart from one another because it is a love that caught them off guard. They definitely didn't expect things to get so intense between the two, but they also realize that it is complicated for them to be together and to manage this new reality that they didn't thought they would face. Very good movie. I definitely did enjoy it. If you guys would like for me to do a review on it, please let me know down below. So yes, if you haven't watched it, go ahead and go watch it. And if you have watched it, let me know your personal opinion on it because like I said, it is a great movie and it's worth the watch. And then moving forward, we have Volusis, in this case, Wingwomen. Yes, it is a French movie, so I did put the English translation of the movie. The movie was released in 2023 and is a super underrated in my personal opinion. It follows, in this case, Caroli and Alex are two thieves who have been best friends for a really long time, as long as they can remember. Under Marina's thumb for years, they dream of freedom with help of Sam, a motorbike champion. and basically they try to free themselves from their lives in the run, and they basically just go through on this route. And it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, Carol and Alex, they end up actually becoming more than best friends. And obviously, in this case, you can also see Sam having her own role in it as well. I will be doing a review on this movie very, very soon. To be honest, I knew about its existence for a while, but it definitely did slip my mind to do a review on it. So if you guys have watched it, let me know your thoughts on it, because I'm definitely putting it on my top watch list, because so far as what I can see from the reviews, I actually got amazing, amazing feedback from the viewers. Yes, it is a French movie, so hopefully, I can understand a little bit of what will be going on in the movie in this case. And then we also have Let the White Roses Fall. Yes, the movie is a 2025 movie. So, yes, it is a brand new movie. It follows the director of a successful amateur, film department. A lesbian film director receives an invitation to make a commercial version with a budget and a cast, but no idea where to go. The team sets out in search of the perfect film. The movie isn't my cup of tea, to be honest. I just put it on this list because it might be yours. So, to each their own. It's not a movie that I'm very interested in watching, but it might be your type of movie, your type of vibe, your type of cup of tea. And another thing I also have to say, the reason why it isn't my cup of movie or type of movie is because also, based on the topic, the plot, I'm definitely not interested in it. And not only that, it got extremely low ratings from the viewers. And I kind of do get why. At the beginning, I was like, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. But later on, I start to realize why it actually got the low ratings that it did get, because at the end of the day, it definitely didn't match up to what I thought it would. But hey, if you have watched it and you have a different opinion on it, let me know, because I might be tripping. And like I said, to each their own. It isn't my vibe, and it's okay, but yeah, still let me know how and what do you think about this movie. And then moving forward, we have Two Women. It is a new 2025 movie. It's French-Canadian movie about two mothers struggling with unfulfilled expectations in their marriages, who find intimacy, freedom, and personal growth through shared experience of infidelity and also self-discovery. The film explores a lesbian dynamic through the awakening of female sexuality. I haven't watched it yet, but it's definitely on my watch list, so I cannot give a lot of information on it. But according to what I saw, it looks like, there are some woman on woman action going on in the movie. So I just had to go ahead and include it. And if I'm tripping, let me know, like, hey, you tripping. It's not true. Because like I said, sometimes I do be making mistakes, and it's normal because, sometimes some reviews say that and other reviews say that, and I try my best to keep, the information as clear as possible. So if you guys have more information regarding this movie, please let me know down below in the comments. But one thing I can say, if there really is woman on woman action, I will definitely be looking at it, because so far as what I can see, the quality of the movie is amazing, and it looks like, it might be, one of those underrated classic movies that we might see. So let's see. Only time will tell what will really, be the truth regarding it. So yes, guys, that's basically it. These are the lesbian movies that I will highly recommend you all to go ahead and go watch on Mubi. Yes, let me know if there are any other movies that you guys will recommend watching on the platform. And I also want to say, before we go, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Like I always say, your feedback is very important, and I've also activated the super stickers to the channel. And once again, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for all the love and all the support. I really do appreciate it, with every single part of me. Until the next video, hope you all have enjoyed this one, and goodbye.